Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to cover triggered subsystem. In the first video, we have seen trigger type rising, falling, and either. In this video, we are going to set a function call. When we set function call, this states when enabling comes out, and we can set hailed, reset, and inherit. We have already seen the changes when we do the hailed or reset in the enable subsystem. So for now, we will not change this. We will just set function call and apply. What does the function call do? So triggered subsystem can receive two types of inputs. One is the trigger base, which will lead to the rising, falling, either trigger type, or the function call system also, where we have to set the trigger type as a function call. So we are setting function call over here. What kind of input it can accept as a function call? So one, function call generator. In the Simulink, it's available. Second, state flow functions. So when we will cover chart section, that is the state flow, there we will see these state flow functions, and those can also be connected over here to the trigger. Third will be the S block, S functions. So those also can be connected. For now, we will just consider the function call generator. I will search function call generator, and we will understand what does the function call generator do. This function call generator will get connected to the triggered subsystem, which means anything which I will set over here will respond to the trigger subsystem. So, for example, my model is having execution sample time, fundamental sample time as a 1, and this model is going to execute for 30 steps. I'm going to make this function call generator to execute for 3 sample time, which means when my model will execute from 1 to 30, this function call generator will execute only for 3, 6, 9, 12, right, in the increment of 3, which means this trigger subsystem should execute only for 10 times when my model is executing for 30 times. This is the one sample setting. So what basically I'm doing by setting this, I'm defining the rate of execution for this subsystem. How? By giving the sample time to the function call generator, which is connected to it. Second option that we have is the number of iterations. When it is getting executed once, how many iterations you want to perform inside of it. So when it will execute for 3, third step, I want to iterate 10 times itself. So within same step, it will get executed 10 times. That's what I'm defining. Okay, so this is what we have defined. Now let's just connect, and just to understand, iterations will be 1 to 10. Okay, now to make this, we have to also do the settings in the modeling. Go over here, I'll make this as a fixed, then here discrete, solver I want 1, and as I said, stop time 30. So 30 iterations we should be expecting. Then if we execute now, it will take the execution, because this is the atomic system now, it will take the sample time 3, and then execution will happen only 10 times. Just to show this, execute, and then 110, right? But we want to see the difference, so I'm going to make one more atomic subsystem to show this, and delete this one and make this as atomic, obviously atomic plus block parameter as atomic, and I want to have the sample time as 1, so that now if we see the execution 31 time, so it is getting executed by 31. So 31 time my model is getting executed, but this is getting executed only for 10 times. So if we are not clear with this, we will give just 1 over here and set this execution as 11. So because I'm not giving any iterations inside of the execution step, so it is getting executed 11 times. This is how the function call generator will trigger this trigger subsystem. Now, because we are already inside of this function call generator, there is one more additional option inside of this function call generator, which I want to show. Let's say I have given this function call generator and I have four subsystems inside of my model. I want to give the same set of input to the four times, all four subsystem. So let's connect this 3, 4. Okay, connect randomly and then same set of input. Now, if this setting I want to pass it on all these to four subsystem, all these three other subsystem, should I copy this three times? Will that be a really good design? No, because if we see there is a one option that we have already talked about, which has been mentioned over here, is the function call split block. Can I use this block? I'm going to search this function call split. So the third one, and I'm going to take this over here. What it will do, so first option we have icon shape. Shape is something round shape or the square shape, not functional. But here number of output ports, I'm going to give 4 because I have the 4, and then apply. So you can see over here it has 4 output ports. Same set of input it will take. So I'm going to connect it over here, and rather than giving this as an output, I'm going to give all these 4 outputs to the each trigger subsystem. I want to make this bigger. Okay, then connect over here. The design will look messy, but obviously you can arrange it later when you do your practice. Okay, number of output port 4, and output port layout default. So default is where the dot, this setting asks where you want to keep your dot, which means which one you want to execute first. So this default, the first one get executed first, then second, then third and fourth. If I say reverse and apply, the last will get executed first, above one it will go in the reverse order. We will go with the default and just apply and then delete this extra and execute. We should get the same result for all these four subsystem, right? So this is what I want to cover in the second video about the triggered subsystem, which can lead through the function call generator, and additionally with the function call generator can be split using this function call split block. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.